Hi y'all, it's Alyce-Kay Rucklehouse from the Widow Rucklehouse and Threshold of Hineni. And in addition to what I promised about the belly bands that I didn't get to show you last time, I'm also going to show you kind of a takeoff on the belly band that I really enjoy doing. So first of all, let's get these belly bands in. We're going to start with the vertical one, and I haven't even figured out what page I'm going to put it on. So I want something that's going to really contrast. I don't like it right at the beginning, so we're not going to have it there. And we don't want to have it too close to this belly band. So that's not enough contrast. Ooh, that could be cute. Now, another thing that I didn't mention about putting on belly bands and deciding what pages they are, I like to choose the pages that are going to be hard to write on. You can still write on a page with a belly band, but because you've got so much stuff stuck in there that's going to be covering the page, you don't really have to. So it's a really good choice of a place to put a belly band. So let's go ahead and let's do that on this one. And I'm actually thinking, let's do it on the back. And then the extra thing I'm going to show you we can do on this page. Okay, so we're going to take this page out, turn that sideways and set it aside so we know where it goes. Okay, and we have to make sure that we do this one right side up because it's got this stuff on it. We don't want to turn that upside down. Okay, so we're going to do it from the back of the book. So that's going to be right here. And I said I would do it with glue this time. So this is going to be like super, super fast. And then we're going to do our horizontal one, and then I'll show you the extra thing that I was talking about that I haven't shown you before. Okay, so very easy. Oh, and if you didn't notice, I have this little bit of extra lace here. I had cut it too long, and I thought, why not? We'll just have it sticking down because we do have some more sticking down in another part of the book, and it's over here in this corner. So it's nice to have, you know, a few different places, and we can do danglies from those if we want to. So all we have to do, you guys, this is so hard. It's very complicated. The first thing I have to do is pick the glue boogies off of this so that the glue will come out. There we go. Okay, we just need to put glue at the top. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one's kind of watery. Let's get a different one. Yikes. Hold on. Let me get a wipe. Did not expect that. Yuck. Don't like that on my arm. Feels icky. Mom! Okay. Let's wipe this up before it sticks to my... This glue does not clean up real well if you let it dry because it is very, very hard and permanent, which is good, you know, but not great for cleanup when it gets on there. Okay, so let's try this one. My dog got a hold of this and tried to eat it. Okay, we've got new boogies we have to pull off. There we go. Hopefully this one will work well. You know what, I'm going to try this on a piece of paper first before I get it all over again. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's been standing up, so it may not come out real easily at first. There we go, it's coming out. Okay, so I put some on the top, and I'm going to kind of like smooth it out a little bit there. And then I'm going to put some on the bottom. There we go. Kind of smooth it out so it doesn't come gushing all over the place. And I'm going to double check. Yes, I've got this right side up. Okay, I didn't put any glue on the middle or anything, because this is all we want to stick down is the top and the bottom. There we go. And did I bring? Yes, I did. Okay, so I don't want that there, and I don't want it to stick the pages together or anything. Okay, ooh, that one really came out too. Okay, so, oh, it's because it sticks up slightly. So after it's all dry, you know, like tonight or tomorrow, I can trim that just a little bit because it's a little bit tall. This one kind of looks like it sticks out a little bit too, but I'm not going to trim it because of this. Okay, so we finished that, and we put that back in the book. With a lot of glues, I wouldn't put it back in the book right away, but with this glue, I'm fine with it. It's going to be dry in just a few minutes. It dries really, really quickly. Okay, now, I did this thinking that I would put it in the middle, and so that's why I have such big lace on it, because I want it to be kind of fancy in the middle. But then I saw this video by Natasha at Treasure Books, and she taught us how to make these pockets. Is that cool or what? Or they can go this way too. Okay. And I just did this one right after watching it just so I wouldn't forget how to do it. We'll do a different one. But isn't that cool? And I have some ideas for decorating it. So I'm kind of thinking I want that in the middle of the book. And it can go one of two ways. It can go like this, you know, and be loose. Or we can put it this way and glue it together right here. Okay, which would hide our tie. I usually put lace and stuff on the tie to make it pretty, but we can hide it if we want to. So that's kind of an option. The other thing is that we could put it someplace else in the book, like this. So one half of it will show up one place, and then you go a few pages, da 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 da, and here's the other part of it. So that's another possibility. And then we can have stuff sticking out of it, which would be really cool. So I don't think I want to put it in the very middle. So I could put, I mean, I do want to put it in the very middle, but I don't want to have it like this, I don't think. I could make it go across like this, and it in itself can be either a billy band or it can be like a pocket. But then, you know, it's like, what do I do with this? Okay, so here's what I was thinking was with this, we could stick it on the back of that pocket. So then it would be like two belly bands on that. Or we could do it this way, so it would be a belly band across this, and then we open it up and we have the pockets there, which is kind of what I'm thinking. So because of that, I'm going to save this belly band to do after we make up a pocket to go there. Okay, so what we're going to work on now is the surprise that I was telling you about. It's not a huge surprise, you guys, but it's just kind of fun. Okay, so instead of doing this belly band like this, what we're going to do is we're going to make a diagonal band, okay, which is really nice for like slipping things in. So what I do is I go ahead and I put my lace and stuff on it like that. Let's go ahead and take this page out again. Okay, I've got glue on that, and I don't want to stick it to my book and be on there permanently. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just take this. This is the part that I like the most for this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it here, and it's always hard to know whether to use fabric scissors or these are paper scissors. Ew, and it kind of causes a problem because I've got this thing hanging down there. I do not want to cut that. So let's open this up. Okay, so how do I want it to go? I want it to go like that. So I'm going to cut my paper right along the bottom there, so that it goes right along the bottom. Okay, this isn't hard. And then I'm going to hold that in place. Now, how far along do I want it to go? I don't want it to go all the way to the center because then it'll get in the binding. So I want it right here, which allows it to have some of that in it. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it. That's just going to make it a lot easier to cut, so I don't have to hold it in place. I never thought of doing this before, but that's actually kind of smart. How do you like that? You just saw me invent something. Okay, so then we're going to just cut on the fold, and that will make it a lot easier. Okay, and then this extra little piece that we've got, that can go in with the Franken paper, or you know what I'm thinking? That would be a cute little thing to put at the top of a page, just for fun. Maybe even sticking up kind of like a bookmark someplace along the line. Okay, so we'll find a place for that after we do this. So we're just going to glue this in. I could sew it in, but I promised you gluing today, so that's what we're going to do. So same thing, just gluing the two ends. That's it. Oh, and this is coming off, so we're going to put a little bit of glue there too and put our lace on. This one's pretty thick lace, so I don't have to worry about the glue getting on stuff. Okay, so we're going to put our glue on this diagonal part and on this diagonal part, and I'll show you because I'll put it a little bit in the wrong place at first, how easy it is to still adjust this. Okay, so I can move this along and I can adjust exactly where I want it to go. Okay, and the glue isn't, you know, stuck yet. I could adjust it for like 30 seconds, but now it's going to be too hard to move. Okay, so you want to get it into its place quickly, but you do have a few seconds to adjust it. All right, so that's really, really easy. And that's it for today, you guys. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's find a place for that little piece. Okay, so let's put this back together. And we'll just find a good place for that little piece that we just cut off. Okay, so this is a little wet. I don't have any rags. There we go. Okay, so let's flip through. We want something that it's going to contrast with. That's kind of cute. We could do it there, except that we've got this lace edging here. We don't really want that. And what about this? This doesn't have any lace on it. That would just be kind of cute. And maybe we'll add something to it, like, you know what, I'm going to move my cutting board because it's damp and I don't want it to wreck the paper. Okay, so maybe we want to add something like a little button or something to it. Maybe. Where are my buttons that I had here? They've disappeared. There might be some in this bowl. I've been cleaning up my office, you guys, and so I'm not sure where I've put everything. And I think that I have stuff here, and it's not. Okay, here's a white one, but that's not really enough of a contrast. There's this. Well, I don't really think that's enough of a contrast either. There's another white one. I don't have a lot here on my table since I don't know where. Ooh, what about this one? Let's see here. That's cute. Okay, I like that. We can do that. Let me just look for a second here and make sure I don't have something else that's even better. Didn't think so. Okay, yeah, I really like that. I think that's cute. That's a nice little contrast. I'm not going to put it right on centered. I'm going to put it like over to the side a little bit. So let's get some glue just on the back of this. We don't have to cover the whole back. Just skim it down here. Okay. We're going to put it up close to the top, but not quite at the top. And then we're going to have this sticking over the side just slightly. Okay. And that just makes a nice, cute little touch on that page. All right, so that's it. I'm going to leave it open to this page so that can just dry real quickly. Ooh, do we want to have? Yes, we do. Let's have some yarn on it. Let me see if I can make a little bow. This might be too small of a piece. It's just a scrap, but I think I can do it here. My fingers are sticking to it because I've got glue on my fingers. Okay, let's pull this out just a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, that adds to it. Okay, so I'm going to put just a little glop of glue right in the center, and it'll dry clear. And if I can get it off of my fingers, because it's stuck to my fingers because they have glue on them. Oh my gosh, no. Here we go. It won't go where I want because of the glue that's on my fingers. Okay, there we go. And it'll look better when the glue dries. All right, you guys. Sorry. I love you all. I will see you later tomorrow. We'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do this really easy pocket that Natasha taught us. Natasha. And we'll decorate it too. All right, I love you. Bye-bye.